Hi, my name is Yvette Shields and welcome to my channel, Parent Talk with Yvette. Thank you for joining me for this episode called, What Type of Parent Are You? If you're a parent, you have the best of jobs and the most difficult of jobs that can bring you so much joy. If this is your first time watching my channel, I encourage you to go back and watch the previous episodes to hear why I do what I do. But if you have been following me, thank you and welcome back. Again, I am overwhelmed with joy with what God is doing through this channel, and I give him all the honor and all the praise. Let's pray. Father, let my compassion for parents and children shine so bright that it points back to your Son, Jesus. Parents, if you don't already know, the way you parent has a style, and the way you were treated growing up influences your own style of parenting now. In this episode, we will take a look at 3 parenting styles that may help you identify yours. You won't want to miss this episode, so stay right there, hit the like button, and also join the family and subscribe by hitting the bell icon, and you will be notified every time I upload an episode. Parents, I believe we have been given one of God's greatest callings, parenting. Whether you're a parent, expectant parent, or grandparent, you can expect the process of raising a child to be rich with emotions, uncertainties, joys, and sorrows. I grew up in a single-parent household and witnessed my mom go through the good, the bad, and the ugly of parenting. And whether raising children alone or with a partner, parenting is a 24/7 job. So deciding how to raise your child is a challenge all parents face. My siblings and I did everything we could to lighten our mom's load as we watched her give her all for us. I think this is one of the reasons I love to help parents today. And although the parenting techniques used to raise healthy children may change, the 3 parenting styles categories I'm about to share with you are based on the work of psychologists Baumrind and Stanford researchers Maccabee and Martin. These 3 parenting styles are referenced even by experts on parenting today. Did you know that the way we parent, also known as our parenting style, impacts our children in many ways? I know you may be thinking, you mean to tell me that parenting has a style? Yes, according to Baumrind, Maccabee, Martin, and other experts, they all agree every parent has a parenting style, whether you are aware of it or not. Although I studied these parenting styles in college, when I became a parent, I started my parenting journey, parenting like my awesome mom, because she was the example I witnessed. How about you? Maybe it was a grandparent or a parent figure you looked up to. But there are 3 documented parenting styles that I will be discussing in this episode called the permissive parent, the authoritative parent, and the authoritarian parent. So in my professional career, working with children, I have had many discussions and meetings with parents. And I would say one of the struggles parents have today is getting a child to obey. As parents, we often don't have the energy or capacity to be perfectly consistent with the limits and boundaries we design for our home. And also, our parenting styles vary from person to person. I remember having moments where I let standards slide when I felt overwhelmed. So the question is, how do you get your child to mind without losing yours? Well, identifying and or tweaking your parenting style might help you answer that question. Parents, God knew our children would struggle with obedience, so he gave children an instruction in the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 1. It says, "Children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right." I think most parents and those watching would agree that discipline is important. So what do you do when your child just won't obey. Let's look at the parenting style chart on the screen. The permissive parent is a slave to the child, places priority on the child, not on the other parent, robs the child of self-respect and self-esteem by doing things for him that the child can do for himself, provides the child with the Disneyland experience and makes things as easy as possible, doing homework for her, answering for her, etc. Invites rebellion with inconsistent parenting. They are low on control and strictness, and they're high on responsiveness. Now, let's look at the authoritative parent. The authoritative parent gives the child choices and formulates guidelines with her, provides the child with decision-making opportunities, develops consistent living discipline, holds child accountable, lets reality be the teacher, conveys respect, self-worth, and love to the child, and therefore enhances his self-worth. The authoritative parent is high on responsiveness and high on demandedness. Now let's look at the last parenting style, authoritarian parent. Makes all decisions for the child, uses reward and punishment to control a child's behavior, sees himself as better than the child, runs the home with an iron hand, and grants little freedom to the child. So I ask, based on the information on the parenting style chart, what is your style and where do you fit? Maybe you've never thought about your parenting style or knew your parenting style had a name. But the way we parent matters. What do you think the ideal parenting style is? Well, the study conclusion is that the authoritative parenting style is ideal because it is a combination of demands, a lot of rules, but a high level of warmth, sensitivity, and love. If you had to choose a parenting style other than number 3, the authoritarian parent, to represent your worst parenting moments, which one would it be? Now that I got you thinking about your parenting style, keep in mind that our God does not expect us to be perfect, but He does expect us to prepare our children to live in a world that is filled with rules and limitations. So parents, let me congratulate you for a great job you're doing. So now you have information on 3 parenting styles. Do you think you need to tweak yours? I would like you to give yourself the gift. I will put a link in the description box below to give you the opportunity to take a What's Your Parenting Style quiz, and at no cost to you. I can't wait to hear from you about your results if you care to share. Parents, just remember, there is no such thing as a perfect parent or a super parent. We're all human. We have our good days and our bad days, and we might as well be upfront and admit it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in part 2 of What Type of Parent Are You? And I can't wait to read your questions, comments about your parenting style results. So before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe because you're a part of the family. And turn on the bell notification and you will be notified every time I upload a new episode. Again, I look forward to seeing you in part 2 of What Type of Parent Are You? See you soon.